What's up, everybody? It's Random Mano back with another video. Today I have spoilers, so shush. I'm just kidding, because they're spoiled now, so. Alright, let's get straight into it. So we have Fight for the Cause. It's a yellow hero event that costs nothing. It says give an opponent one resource, then you may turn one of your yellow leader dice to a side showing damage and resolve it without paying its cost. No really big notable standout here, but Bo-Katan has a 3 range side, so you can flip it to the 3 range side, deal the opponent 3 damage, costs $1. I kind of think of it like a hero version of Everybody Profits, but not as good. But also, any future yellow leader has to keep this in mind, because I mean, like, if you make, I don't know why you would, but if you give like a yellow leader character like a 4 melee side or something, I don't know, a 4 indirect side or something, or if there was a way to give like Saw a leader, I could see this being pretty good, flip to like a 5 side. And I mean, you get to resolve it immediately, so it's like action cheating, but with any side, 2 side joint damage. So it's, I don't know, it's cool. Yeah. Moving on to the next card. We have Renown, which is a +1/+1/+1, 1 focus, 1 special, so, or 1 shield, and a blank, of course. It's a 1-drop upgrade title. It's hero. It's yellow. It's unique character only, so that's cool. The modifier sides of this die can be resolved with one of attached character dice showing any symbol. I'm not sure where this gets peak value, but one way it gets value is like on Dash, maybe, just because he has 2 base money sides and is a unique character. So essentially this would show 1 money, 1 money, 1 money, 1 focus, 1 shield. I don't know if that's great. If you had a character with a focus, would you take 1 focus, 1 focus, 1 focus, 1 focus, 1 shield? And a blank? I don't know. Seems like a fun card. Maybe there's a way, but I guess, I mean, I don't see where, like, you could get, like, a lot of value over just getting expected value. I mean, 4 focus sides is, I think, pretty solid. You're basically sacrificing a die to always make sure one of your dice is exactly what it wants, provided you have another focus side. So, I don't know, seems like a fun card, though. Moving on, Twi'lek, Resistance Fighter, singular fighter, there's only one. It's a 2-drop hero yellow support, Partisan Trooper Twi'lek, so that's cool. 3 subtypes on a support. Its die side is 3 range for $1, 2 indirect, 2 indirect, plus 2 indirect, and a disrupt, so no money sides. This guy is not making you any money, he is purely for damage, and he has a really unique special ability which allows you to play or move weapon upgrades to or from this character as if it were a non-unique, non-elite character with an upgrade limit of 1. That's cool. Alright, so some examples that are good and bad are like the Westar does not ping, as the effect is only when you play or move, and then it's like as if it were. So Westar, no worky here. I mean, you can still play it, you can still redeploy it. That's another thing, you can redeploy weapons to this character, but the ping does not count because after you activate the support, it wouldn't count as a character. Another thing is like Dark Saber. You could play Dark Saber, and the Twi'lek resistant fighter probably isn't gonna die, so your Dark Saber is safe the whole game. You never give it away. Another thing that comes to mind is like the standard issue blaster. That's another thing you could do. I'm not sure if it rolls out or not, but I think it might, because it says after you play on a character, and this is you may play in on a character. Bro, I don't know. I can't think straight. Yeah, I think this support is really cool. Like a support that rolls multiple dice, but you actually have to earn the multiple dice. So I think it's cool. Maybe there's some way to exploit like upgrades like the Dark Saber, not having to give it to your opponent, because usually this support will never die. I think that's cool. But yeah, I actually have a 4th card. Yeah, you thought they didn't give me a character? Probably not, but okay, so last card is Sham Syndulla, the Hammer of Ryloth. He is a 12-15 yellow hero character with 11 HP, coming in with Leader, Partisan, Twi'lek. So again, seeing that Twi'lek theme a lot more. But his die size are 2 range, 3 indirect for 1 indirect, 1 focus, 1 disrupt, 1 money, and a blank. So not crazy good stats for cost, right? I mean, with Zeb at 13, hard to beat that. But he has the Partisan, Twi'lek subtype and Leader, so that's all cool. And listen to this. After an opponent gains 1 or more resources during the action phase, place 1 resource on this card. Power action, remove up to 3, so you don't have to remove more than 3 from this character to deal indirect damage to an opponent equal to the number of resources removed. So this is pretty cool. I really like this. Greeds get less advantageous for the opponent because it's basically taking indirect damage. Basically anything that makes the opponent money also says taking indirect damage. That's pretty cool. I like that. There are also ways to give the opponent resources in yellow. There's that 1 drop event where you give the opponent a buck, remove 3 dice showing damage. That's more advantageous now because you would deal them a damage. You have that previous event I just showed. That's more advantageous because you can deal them a damage. And like another thing is I was thinking bays. This parents thinking out loud here. But then because with this combo, they're both partisans, so you can run Insurgent Group, which then allows you to run Everybody Profits, which essentially reads, give the opponent 1 resource, deal 4 indirect damage to them, which is wildly good. And you could run, hypothetically, 2 of those, and, I mean, you could splash a lot of damage out of hand with Everybody Profits, and then the Fight for the Cause. That's a lot of damage. That you can make sure that Shamsandula gets value. Yep, there's the example as above. Okay, that's all.